gonna have our money, and like you said, even if we do the traveling, we the type that we'll still work a job and use some of that money to pay for our exploring and all that while we on vacation, and still have our big money tucked away and still do it responsibly. Like we'll still do that.
See it, I like it, I want it, I got it. I charge my crystals in a full moon. I want it, I got it.
I get everything I want because I attract.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Virgo Therapy, and we are now in session.
Today's session is about Virgo winning the lottery. What do you think we would do?
Disappear.
Nah,
We definitely disappear.
I agree.
If we found out we won the lottery, we keeping it quiet as kept. Like you never know, you never gonna know that we won.
Yep.
Like we gonna go move a house that's set apart from everybody else and still be living the same. Like we never gonna show no signs that we won.
That's true. I agree. Like we would definitely be hushed. You know how they be having you on the news and stuff?
Yeah, we ain't doing
we ain't meeting them. They ask you to come. We ain't going there.
Yeah, we ain't.
Because we know how people are. And then we'll be forced to have to share with people before we decide how we want to divvy up our money within our own lives. Like, I want a certain amount to go, like, I think, to invest in. I think the first thing a Virgo would do is learn how to divvy up their portions so that the money will always keep coming back to them. Yeah. As far as investing, I think they're going to invest a lot of their money into something, some type of business or stocks, bonds. I think it'll be something like that.
Yeah, I feel like we would do that because we're not the people that if we won a lottery, we're not going to go back to the square we was at prior to winning the lottery. We're not going back to that. That's definitely not happening. And then we kind of tight on money anyway. we don't spend no money. Like we could really want something like I don't really need it, but the most we probably really spend on is like food and stuff like that. But we really tight on money.
We are. We're very, I don't want to say we're responsible.
Well,
we're going to use that word. We're very, very responsible with our money. But you know what's so funny is we'll spend frivolously on others.
Yo, we will do that. Like our mates or somebody that we really love or care about and we want to show that we can. We will spend it no matter how much it costs or whatever it is that we want to get them. We will spend, but when it comes to us, I don't really need that. I'll get it next time. See something we really like it. Talk ourselves out of even buying it.
Yep. Unless we do a payment plan.
We're like, all right, well, it's only $30, so I'll spend only. But if it's no, I'm saying for the payment plan.
Oh, okay.
Like I only gotta put $30. But if it's like a large amount, it's like we'll talk ourselves out of it.
Yeah, we do. You right, man. We'll keep every cent, and you know how they say that most people who win a lottery lose it within a certain amount of years.
Yeah,
and they say it's because a lot of people don't know about money.
Yeah,
like they don't. They know nobody. You haven't had that large amount of money before, so you just spend. I think Virgo's fear is that they don't want to lose it. Right? Yeah. They don't want to lose it. So I think. Say you want $1 million, in 10 years Virgo got like still
$800,000. Because most people they feel like, oh, I got all this. If I spend right here, I'm gonna have this much left. But after a amount of time, that money starts dwindling right away, and before you know, it's like, dang, what happened to all my money? Or what happened to? But we ain't doing it.
You know what I'm stuck with between the fact that I think of Virgos as the people who handle their business, you know what I mean? But also the people who want to live peacefully. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So on one hand, I could see a Virgo using that money to do nothing, to travel, to go to places they always want to go to places that's spiritual. I could see them doing that with it, but also I also see them being the people that is using the money to invest in all their ideas they've had. Yeah, I'm saying like, oh, I always wanted to create this or invent this or whatever. I think they'll do that, but I can also see a Virgo vanishing like you said,
we're definitely going to disappear.
I could also see a Virgo move into some remote place that nobody else, like a town of 50 people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? By themselves somewhere, lit, fine.
Listen.
Fine.
I'm telling you, this is what we're going to do. We're going to invest in a house. Mm-hmm. That's, like I said, is set apart from different houses. We're going to have our money. And like you said, even if we do the traveling, we the type that we'll still work a job and use some of that money to pay for our exploring and all that while we on vacation, and still have our big money tucked away and still do it responsibly. Like, we'll still do that.
You are rich. Yeah. Like, why do you still go to work every day?
We don't look at it like that, because even if we got the bank loaded, we still look at it like it could be going, whatever can happen. Like, we still have to work like we ain't got it. We still
gonna be nervous that like we'll lose it.
So we still have to work and push forward like we don't have no money. And the crazy thing, that is another thing about us. Like, we can have money, you will never know. We not gonna show no signs of it or nothing. Mm-hmm. Like, we like the billionaires that walk with the Levi's, the little regular sneakers, and you don't look like, you look like a random person.
You are
all the time. Your bank account is loaded. That's us.
Yep, you are absolutely right. Like, there are other signs that'll like take their money and that shit would be flashy. They got a Corvette.
Yeah.
They got a banging house. You know what I mean? They done bought pearls and diamonds and rubies and we ain't them people.
Yeah.
We're not those people. At most, we may upgrade like a diamond, but it's so like plain.
Yeah.
Nobody know that it's worth as much as it's worth. Like, that shit worth 100,000.
Yeah, I think the things that we would buy is just like the little things that we're really, really into. Like, even like the little perfumes and colognes and stuff that probably cost a couple $. Like, if we really into that, like, we're gonna pay for that type of thing.
You're right.
As far as the house, we the type of people, we'll get a house, we'll definitely deck it out. Yeah. But it'll be something where you don't know from the outside, but then when you walk in, like, oh, it is nice here. It's spiritual here. It's like,
what about that? Giving? You think they will give to, like, donate, like, to charities or give to like our families and stuff? Do you think we'll give them money?
Again, like I said, we don't even be having relationships with our families. But I do feel like the selective few of who we do deal with, I think we look out. I think we will look out as far as charities. It depends, because I don't know about you, but certain laws I don't be trusted, like with these charities and all that. Like, some stuff I don't be trusted with as far as that goes. But it just depends on what it is.
I think some, I mean, we're all over, right? So I think some Virgos are like not what they call humanitarian. There's a lot of humanitarian type of Virgos, I think. And maybe they will donate to a certain cause that they might be, believe in. And they might pass off some money to like certain people. The people that we are tight with will probably send, especially if we know, like, say for instance, like our family members, we know, like, say like your best friend or your cousin, whomever that you're close to, that they've been trying to start this thing or they was trying to graduate college. Especially if we know that there was a thing that they was dealing with and money could help, we're going to help them. Yeah. I think we'll definitely do that. We'll do that after we do certain other things, but we'll definitely pass off.
Like, we'll do it. You high on the list, but not on the top of the list.
No, like, not that's not going to be the first thing we do when we get money is give it away to people. We're not. No. We're going to first sit on it, Google, probably hire somebody so that we'll learn how to maintain our income and how to make sure that we don't lose. I think our main goal would be not to lose it, not to be a millionaire and rich, and then within the next year, 2 years or something, we're right back where we were. Yeah. We would feel so dumb.
Oh no, that right there is like, that would be like a mental suicide for us. Yeah. Like, we mentally, we'd be far going if we ever allowed ourselves to do that. We not doing that.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way we would be those people who would lose our money. No way. I do not see it happening unless it's like a young Virgo. I think young Virgos are still in their nice phase. Yeah, and immature. Yeah. Yep. And because I remember how I was when I was young. What I am now, definitely not what I was when I was younger. When I was younger, I was more quiet. I was more helpful. I was more giving. I was more nicer when I was young. Before, you grow up and you realize, people ain't SHIT.
Yeah.
A lot of people will hurt your feelings, and you get this more harder exterior. Yes, everything that we do, even as young people, we're pretty smart and intelligent. We try to make the right decisions. But I think that a younger Virgo would give most of their money away. I think they will buy all the things they ever wanted to buy. I think they will buy a pony. An animal.
I don't know, because as a younger person, for me, I was always very responsible and know how to save money.
We were savers, but we were givers. I'll save. But do I think that if you were young and
I think
you was
a millionaire, you're probably right, because
you think you would be sitting on your million?
I think you're probably right, because even though I was younger and like in my school years, it was like, even when like grandma, she had the money, it was her money, but I'm sharing, like doing stuff for somebody else with her money. Like I was that type of person. Like my friend said she need a book. Can you buy her a book so I can surprise her for school?
How about it?
I was doing stuff like that. How about it? And like with somebody else's money.
That's what a Virgo would do. If a younger Virgo is going to try to help everybody, that's what I think. Yes, they would. They're going to want to save their money. It's not until their money is like half their money is like, they'll probably like, I need to chill. But they're going to go ham with giving their money away, especially if they know that their best friend is in a jam, or they can help their whomever, somebody that's close to them that they love, or their sisters or their bros or whatever, their mom. They're going to give them the money. And and Virgos have a thing where we're not Captain Save-A-Hoes, but we could be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We want to help everybody. You know what I'm saying? We trying to help everybody. And most of everybody's problem is money oriented. Yeah. So it's like, you can be helped if I give you this money. So if I'm sitting on $1 million and I know my mom is struggling, or my dad or my brother or my little brother need a car, his life would be better if he had a car to get to college or whatever. A Virgo is going to buy and give and give and give and give and give and give. Yeah, young Virgo.
I feel like that is very true. But that's why I feel like now, as an older Virgo, I would say that's why we probably wouldn't tell nobody, because we think about these type of things before it happens. So it's like, for now, being older and mature about it, it's like when you hit lotteries and all that, everybody feels obligated to, oh, you should do this for me, or you need to do this for me. How you got all that money? She ain't even look out. Shit, we ain't doing all that. Yeah. Because how you gonna try to control me with my money? And we not doing that.
But one thing that I think the ideal person to win a lottery is Virgo, only because Virgo doesn't have an entourage to begin with. We ain't got a bunch of people, going up to the stage with us. We ain't got a whole bunch of people we got to look out for, because we don't even have that many friends anyway. You understand? We don't even have that many friends. We don't even have that many people we trust and bang with. So for us to win the lottery, we definitely got to worry about the fact that if we're older, that we're going to give all of our, we're not going to do that as older Virgos. As grown Virgos, no. I think we already learned our Virgo lesson.
And we think about our safety too. Once you come into money and all that, it's just like, it comes with a lot. Mm-hmm. So
Virgo done hired the
cop car sitting out front, like, we ain't paying this.
We done got a vault.
That's funny, because we win, nobody is knowing. We might even take a little minute to tell our partners. You think so? You think we'll tell our partners right away?
That depends on the state of your relationship. Like, you got a person you was already like, I was on my way out anyway.
And this just
I'm not telling them. No, you just gonna be gone. Yeah. You gonna already, your mate gonna come home. You done already left. I was gone.
Left a note on the table.
Yep, I'm gone, bro. Yeah. No, I don't think so. If you really, really love your person, yes, you're gonna be happy to express that good news with them. Like,
but
oh my God.
You know how it comes along with, like, y'all could be good, everything going good. You know how money can change people. Yeah. So it's like, now we gonna think about all of that.
Again, that depends on who your partner is and the state of your relationship. Because I think that if I won my money, I definitely would come home and be like, "We don't fuck out of hell. Let's go right now. Leave this motherfucker out." We out.
Leave everything.
Yeah. Drop everything. We don't care about none of this SHIT. We don't care about. I don't care about that. I'll buy you all this again. We out. Like, but what about the lease? After this lease,
we'll pay it off.
We out. Just like Naya said, we gone and we ain't tell nobody. Yeah. When you call, it's like, oh girl, I'm in St. Louis, wherever the hell I am. I'm like, I don't live there no more. Yeah. Like you was just there yesterday. Baby, I'm gone.
Yo, like no more. And then people gonna start speculating, like, what you mean? Like,
I don't live no more ass stuff right now. You know what I'm saying? I am gone. Me and my boo.
That would be so funny. Like, imagine calling somebody, they just like, what you mean you don't live there no more?
I moved yesterday. All the furniture, everything is still in that house.
If you want it, go get it.
Yeah, you can move it if you want to. Take over the lease. I don't care. I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of there. And
that is funny, yo.
And a Virgo could do that. A Virgo could get up and move away, no problem.
Yeah, we can.
If they decide to move away, no problem the next day.
Mm-hmm. And we already like minimally, like when we move, we don't be that's even just in general. When we move, we don't really be wanting to just get my clothes and
yeah, we don't.
And a few things, and for the most part, we leaving everything or throw it in the trash.
We don't care. It's like maybe you got the one or two things that really matter. Like, oh, don't forget my guitar. That's the thing my pop gave me. Yeah. Maybe that.
Yeah.
But the other stuff, that material stuff, we don't care about that. We don't care about material things. It's not very important to us at all. So I think it'll be a fun thing for Virgo to have, because I could just see the Virgo just being extra nervous. Just not even being able to enjoy the money so much because he's so worried that they'll lose it.
Yeah. I think so too. We just think about it, or constantly think about like going back and forth, like what the best business moves to make, or this, and we've been stressed ourselves out, can't sleep at night.
Keep checking that account, making sure it's the same from yesterday. All right.
We definitely gonna keep checking that account.
Keep checking that account every day. Like, dang, I did not need to spend no $100 yesterday. Your bank said $1 million. We talking about $100.
It's just our possessions. Like, if it's something that's ours, we want to make sure it's there. It ain't touched.
The security of it.
Like,
the safety of it.
So I'm not really sure if it ain't about the money. It's just effective. Like, don't touch my stuff.
My happiness always trumps money.
Yeah.
It always have. Mm-hmm. It still would, I believe, even moving forward, if we just become rich for whatever reason. We get rich. Say our John blow up and we start making more money. The money would be second to whether we're still happy doing the show.
Yeah.
Like, if it still brings us happiness to do it, we'll continue to do it. But if you're making money, but we're not happy, we're going to start doing it. Yeah, we're going to do something else.
We definitely like that. We definitely like, we don't care about the money. Like, I don't care how good it look, how good it seems. It's just like, if it ain't fulfilling us, is out of here. That's like even how most people want to deal with somebody just because they got money. I don't give a if you got $1 billion. If it ain't working and you want some weird stuff, you out of here. Like, I don't listen. No, the money don't matter.
Yep, it's all about and when it comes to that lottery thing, the money just represents the happiness for us. It's about the peace for them. They about to buy themselves some serious happiness.
We'll be running to the candle stores.
Stocked up or candles and
plants. Get some crystals and all that. Like,
now you done bought a forest. You bought a garden. Girl, I wanted to get into this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be something like that, or they'll just start, investing in all of those dreams, because Virgo is so talented and got so many things they want to do. They would just, now this is the time that I'm going to
invest.
I'm going to invest. I'm going to really put this money to, now I could really create this product I wanted to do. Now I could really start open this business that I wanted, or whatever their dream or their goal was. They're going to full force go into that with the money and whatever. But again, it's a plan. It's a plan. It's going to be a plan so that they know that the money that I do put out here, all right, let me take that back. If the money is strictly for happiness purposes, a Virgo doesn't care if, they spend however much they spend because it's about their happiness. But if it is strictly for the fact that it is about this money and I want to keep this money, everything is going to be like calculated, and I have to make sure that this money is going to return to me. This is where my profit will come. It'll be very, very like that.
Yeah.
But again, if you on that tip, if you're older, I think more mature Virgos would use the money for strictly happiness purposes. I think they would like, listen, this is my years to relax. I'm chilling. I'm rich now. And this is what I always wanted to do. I always wanted to do this or do that. It's going to be for happiness. I think happiness purposes.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
Whether they lose it or not, because I don't think Virgos care about money. I don't think Virgos really, really care. They care about stability. Yes. Security. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to make sure that you're secure, but they also want to be happy. I think Virgos just want their peace. They just want their peace of mind. That is like so important for a Virgo. We just want our peace of mind. We just want to be happy. So that money is for our peace.
Yeah, I think as long as we happy, peaceful, stable, and secure, we good to go. We don't need nothing else and some food, and we good to go.
Yeah. They don't need money, but because it's a society needs us to have money, that's now we on our game. Now we getting at the dollar. We getting at a coin because that's what we need to do. But we didn't need to do that. Have money.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. As long as we got all of that, and then our goals and all that, of course those are secondary, but as long as those are straight, we're good. Like we don't take much to make us happy. We're not chasing nothing. We're not. You know how like a lot of people be like just after something like, oh, if I get this, I'll be happy. We be already naturally happy just with the basic priorities of life that we need to, survive. But if we got to survive everything we need to survive, we straight.
It's always been like that for Virgo. Yeah, really, they don't need much. So so let us know how you guys would spend your $1 million lottery win. If you won the lottery, what's the first thing that you would do? Do you agree with any of the things that we said as a Virgo? Let us know in the comments.
And we want to thank you guys for tuning into today's session, and we'll see y'all in the next video.
That's a wrap, y'all.